Hey y'all, welcome to Oops, I Told All Your Business Tarot. We're going to do a current energies reading for the Divine Collective. Alright, we just got to turn it off for now. So we're going to do this a little different as we do everything around these parts. We're going to get a major and we'll go from there in a moment. Mm, mm, mm. Y'all know y'all acting funny. Come on, hurry up, hurry up. All right. Let's see what position the collective is in. Now, all of these cards are in order and they're separated by their suit. All right. I'm just going to have to shuffle in the old-fashioned way. Nope. Here we go. All right. Let's get one major for where the Divine Collective is right now. The area of focus. One card to flip, please. Oh. Now that's interesting for the Wheel of Fortune to come out in a block position. Huh. All right. What is the thought process behind this wheel being blocked? No, I apologize. Action. Wands, cups, swords, pentacles. So this could be energies outside of self. We'll see. Yeah, the Seven of Wands is here on the bottom. So it feels as though there is some energy, some presence, some force that is attempting to block the progression of the will. What is the emotions behind this? Five of Cups. Interesting. This is someone, I'm getting this is someone from from your past, or these are past events that are catching up with someone. We'll get there. Give me the air energy and all of this, the thoughts. What's the motivation? Like, that's wild. Three of Swords. Now we understand. Someone doesn't, they're afraid of karma, is what this is feeling like. Let's look at the realistic repercussions and how this is showing up in the 3D. Knight of Pentacles. It's slow and it's dragging out. It's not going to be quick is what I'm getting. Oh yeah. I really do feel as though someone was given opportunity to change, to adapt, to overcome, but that's not what happened. There's multiple, I get energies. that are involved here. And it's funny because I look at karma like karma chameleon, right? Maybe showing my age a little bit, but whatever. Um, because there's the chameleon, the wheel, but it also represents karma. See how it's tightly coiled? They've only successfully been able to slow down something. They haven't been able to harm or bring, see the circle? Like they haven't been able to destroy it, is really what it feels like. I'm going to put that back because I'm only doing one card at a time with these particular cards. I will put you on the bottom since you wanted to show yourself. Someone was very bold. Let's grab these. It's been a minute. Wow. There was, I'm gonna say this also because the Three of Wands is like, it's the Wheel of Fortune, but it's also indicative of fortune telling. And so it could also be because I saw divination abuser and wants you back. There could have been someone utilizing the access of energy. It's very aggressive. The King of Wands is bold, very bold in their maneuvering that I feel was able to kind of peak like a fishbowl. They're not able to do that anymore. Like somebody's being exposed as a liar because of this. Interesting. And this could be because of maybe you slowed down. Interesting. But for others, this it feels I'm getting two types of energies here. One dealing with psychics and mediums, and another dealing. It feels romantic because there's someone from your past, an ex, who just can't let you go. It's interesting. This person could say very emotional things to get some sort of response from you, but I don't feel like you respond. See, drama starter. So this person's been trying to block your and or slow down because they're heartbroken because they can't get over you. So they don't want you to experience love. And I say that because the Two of Cups is sitting here on the bottom. Tell me about this King of Wands and what they've done. You expose this person somehow with the truth. Because the word of God is the truth, right? No matter what text you're reading, if that's your sentiment, right? So you expose this person. All right, what else? You could have called this person out for being a bad parent. What else? Ooh, look, impersonator. Moving. Ah. Now, this could also be this reader energy I'm picking up on as well, where this person was utilizing your information, your content, your downloads, your connection to source, and passing it off as their own. That's been exposed to this person. Yeah, these are two different energies. This is acknowledging both of the currents that we're tapping into. Okay. I also feel as though someone's fake. Like they wear other people's energies with the impersonator, and that's one of the things that maybe cause you to move on, causing some sort of tower in this person. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh God, yes. And both of these energies that we're picking up on, they don't want to accept their fate. Tell me about this regret here, these feelings, the shouldas, the couldas, the wouldas. Tell me. Interesting. Someone could have not taken a relationship seriously either. That feels like the upper. Could be the lower too, but we'll see. Give me one more for the Five of Cups, please. Look at this. Someone could very much be stuck in some sort of karmic connection with a person who they were entertaining on the outside, and they've caused them a lot of issues. See, again, both representing those scales. You didn't cause anyone's karma. Someone could be just having a. That's the energy of what we're in. It's the energy of the year. What goes around comes around. Hey, Maggie. Um, but yeah, I do feel as though I am also getting this sort of Jekyll and Hyde energy. Again, when someone puts on airs, they appear one way, but they're totally different. I really feel like this person um, could have even tried to use a level of control. It's just the way she's holding that bowl. This looks like emotional manipulation. And I'm going to say this, if you're high on different substances, in no way, shape, or form am I judging anyone, okay? But my point is your perception is off. The way everything's just slightly askew. You're more reactive or numb. But either way, I also will say, because I saw that Three of Pentacles, that's more than, again, that's other people involved right there. That's, plotting and planning. And so anyone who was involved, especially when we're, um, I don't know, not even especially, but referring to the energy of the fortune teller and anyone who was involved in that sort of scheme, who was living quite high off of the hog, if you will, they're all wrapped up together with it. Choices. They could have made different choices, but that's what they chose. Someone's in legal jeopardy now, or soon to be. I feel like it's already happened because, as above, so below, so within, so without. And so if you're experiencing the karmic retribution of the universe and your personal backfire, then surely the energy in the third dimension, the one in which we occupy, um, will show up soon enough. I mean, for some, they were like, it's funny because there was a lot of lying being done, a lot of character assassination. But I will say it didn't really harm the person intended. They were shielded from it, from what I'm getting. Yeah, look, and that's on the bottom. Divination abuser. This person could be experiencing issues with child services, or somehow this is all together. I even feel as though they could have tried to do some sort of, we'll just say, energy work, and it was directed towards your children to get them, you in trouble with the courts. That's terrible. I do feel as though someone could have said something. hmm, I'm gonna say this: whoever the person is involved with child services, and it's not because of lies, their retaliation is because of that. These people have legal issues. I'm gonna say that from what I'm feeling here, it's not a stable environment for children, because there's lots and lots of drug and alcohol consumption here, and there could even be swinging culture, if you will, in that household. That's not a place for children. People, that's your choices in life, then please don't have children. Choose to be childless, so you don't have to be selfish and end up neglecting your children or freaking them out in some capacity and being overly emotional because you're screaming and yelling at them because you're coming down off of something. It's terrible. Someone has good fortune coming. The heart is pure. They don't, it's not wounded. This is a big deal. We're just breaking down the motivations. Three of Swords, please. See what I mean? See what I mean? I told you the heart is pure. But I also feel like there are people who were fake nice, a lot of pretending energy to get close to others. And I will say, for the energy where it feels like someone's ex, um, you know, I really feel like one of the greatest regrets with that in particular, this person lied to themselves. Like, there's a genuine Two of Cups energy sitting right here, but also sitting right there just to confirm it. Like, they really had a good thing. I feel like this is that person's very first heartache. It took a long time, but I don't feel as though they've ever experienced that sort of love and or nurturing care. It's the chemistry. The vibes are amazing. Mm, I heard Christmas goose. So what's that? Capricorn, Sag, something like that. Mm, give me one more for these three swords. Whoever chose that third party. Wow. Because that's part of their karma. The person that they were, hooking up with on whatever, whatever, they were only there for the good time, not the long time. You too, I will say there was something about it's an energetic match. I will say part of the fortune, the fate, if you will, is someone's ill. This King of Wands, they're examining their manhood and they're confused. They made a lot of poor choices, it feels as though. And I feel like you got out the way at time, but this person definitely wants you back. I don't know if it's curable or not. It ain't my business. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing. This person is waiting on what they feel as though is some sort of appropriate time, but I don't feel like the cosmic energy will allow them anywhere near you. Chasing. This person, even though at a time you were an energetic match, they were too silly to recognize a good thing when they had it. This person feels as though more than anything that you would be able to offset their karma because you're such a positive force. What a pity. So sometimes when you get these messages about, staying away from your exes and things like that, these are the reasons why. A no is a no. Seven of Wands. A no is a no. You're being protected from these people. I want you to know that. Knight of Pentacles, please. But I also feel like back to the little cabal of people who targeted a particular reader or site, whatever you want to call it. They did all of that for an energy, to make money. Like they connected with you to tap in, if you will. Okay? And there we go. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is Leo or Virgo, okay? It can be a cusp energy, but it is either or. Now, a reader could have reported somebody who act one way but behave another, right? They must have had evidence outside of cards. Yeah, look. See, I said they must have had evidence outside of cards. Proof, facts, screenshots, like I said. Oh, yeah. And I'm going to say this, look, extra triggered. Look, somebody's habits is going to catch up to them. You, they did a lot for nothing because you're fine, collective, and they're still short. Whoever this person is, they really, whatever they are not fit to have children around. I'm seeing all sorts of weird stuff. Someone uses their body in exchange for money. They're an adult erotic worker is the best way of putting that. Yeah. They were told to stop, but they didn't. And I will say, if this person has tried to go around to people to have work done, there's a lot of no's. There's a lot of no's. And they figure they can just keep going, and nah, nobody is willing to bother the people in the collective where this pertains to. Here's those tears again. They're just crying because they're not able to block your fortune, for real, for real. This person admires you. It really is giving single white female vibes. Hold on, let me see. Hey y'all. Hey Ray. Oh wow. I mean, there's so many references. I mean, listen. Again, I'm not here to judge you. I'm really not. Like, I know I can get on my pulpit sometimes, but that's between you and your creator. I don't deal with. I'm a compliance officer. I just report back what I see. It's different. Do I tell my father? Yes, I do. But that's what I'm supposed to be doing. That being said, y'all make your own choices. So this is, I really do, like, people do bad things. Drugs, S work. It's not my business. And I know some places that stuff is highly legal, but it's not an environment for children. Mm. Anyway, that's a very strong message. Because I'm going to say this, and back to the, because if I'm getting various energies, I feel feminine, I feel masculine. So to me, it doesn't matter, but whatever. Now, for the ex who can't let you go, who's coming up short, the person they chose over you, bleeding them dry. Like this person, I'm just gonna say they an expensive sugar baby, and I'm not saying they genuinely like a young. I'm just calling them that. These habits is expensive. Like I'm even seeing a trip here. Somebody went on a trip to Mexico for Cinco de Mayo. Wonderful, good for you. But that's expensive stuff. Wow. Okay, let's pick that up. All right, let's pick these. Let's get a little TT. Oh, same shit, different guy. Hey, Monica. Yo, I saw the Prime Minister footage. Interesting. Interesting. The person who's partying they butt off with the little sugar baby, That when they are officially broke, they will come back to you. I'm not even joking. They're not gonna have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, and you gonna be looking at them just like this. And whoever this person is, I feel like you already have them blocked across any which way, whether it's your cell phone, social media. Like this person can't find you. You might have even used one of them services to scrub yourself from the internet. But when I say they can't find you, I mean they can't find you. Right. Yeah, somebody's karma is that little sugar baby that's bleeding them dry. Yeah, look, as I say that, look. And the one for the readers who was being swindled, those people are no longer able to make money off your ideas and your energy and your creativity and content anymore. Those partnerships have been severed. Y'all already see what's going on with the celebrity community. I warned y'all about this swing with the whole Pluto Aquarius and that back and forth and that yo-yoing, and how we were going to experience a renewal of yesteryear, a return to wholesome values and etc. And how the world would not be able to stomach the condition of the moral fiber that is currently, you know, pluckable. Right. It's time for things to become balanced. Like I said, the energies were out there. It's the ethics, courts, judges, immigrations, look, it's the ethics. It's the moral compass. We got to bring that back into balance. Right. All them drama starters. Right. It's time to stop. Time to get your lives in order. The exposure of all the wolves in sheep's clothing. You know, the universe has a writing mechanism, right? Listen, we're building momentum, by the way. It's not slowing down anytime soon. It's revving up. All right, give me one for the wheel. Okay. To the cosmic forces, it ain't nothing. It's just an eye roll, and then they a bunch of ghosts. People disappearing, fading, in and out. This is, if you won't do it by choice. And I told you before, the vibration of the planet is increasing in such a way that there's not a lot of survivability for those who choose not to do the work. You see more mental health issues arising, and I don't take that stuff lightly. I'm watching a lot of very outwardly strong people crumble under these frequency adjustments. It's a very sad thing to witness, but so much of, I don't like to use the new age. It falls on deaf ears. And that's a terrible shame. Christ ascended. And I'm not talking rapture. I'm talking about the moments that are depicted in the transfiguration, where the Kundalini energy rises and the aura bursts forth in such a way that you are glowing. where your conscious has ascended to such a place where you are now in connection to the upper world. The transformation has to happen internally before it can happen externally. All right, they gotta go. Wow. Wow. Did you ever discover what the noise was? Oh, Maggie, that could have been somebody really trying to get into your crib. Look, the moment I read that, then this is the card I saw. I don't know if it's time for you to move, but it might be time. Interesting. And that just could be a separate message for anybody who's pondering taking some sort of legal action. That would be your green light. But do it in silence. Don't tell anybody what your plans are. Especially if you need to sue somebody who is well known. Okay, that would make sense too. Whoever it was, they will they'll get theirs. I'm seeing obsessive lover and hooked. Extra trigger. This person can't get to you, so they trying to astral to you. Interesting. Somebody you it could be the Libra. I'm not certain. But especially the one where you feel like you dodged the bullet. That person has you constantly on their mind right now for whatever reason. Okay, good job. All right, back to this. It's so funny because there's a masculine energy really pushing through right now, and it's like I get the energy that they thought it was funny, their inconsistency. Almost like you would tolerate it. Because I know a lot of times when people roll their eyes at something, it's not like, it's like you're irritated, but you haven't cut the source off yet. It's something that you still entertain. This is the one in the energy right now, for sure. This person likes a chase. I don't even think they knew this about themselves, for real, for real. Yeah, I'm not giving anybody passes. I'm getting very immature energy. It's the girl fight. This is the one who always needed the third party. And it's just so funny because this person, you see the King of Wands here, right? It's like they can't accept that they truly ignored their queen. You were just awakening. is what I'm getting here. Like truly just awakening. They know it's over. The will, this is what this energy, this masculine is trying very desperately. They don't want this will to spend. I'm gonna be real. Like your energy will actually quite intimidate this person. Like where I feel like where you don't care for attention, you just get it. This person craves attention. This little player from the Himalayas, hence all the third party energy. Ooh, oh yeah, spiritual hater. This is the problem. You were just awakening. That's why I said they were intimidated. Right, but they were. Oh, it's weird. I'm getting a lot of shit. You cut that ass off. Anyway, hold on. Yeah, yeah, parasitic indeed. You know what I find peculiar is that when people try to trauma dump and trauma bond and gaslight, emotional manipulate, whatever you want to call it, and they're in and out of your life with this very much ghosted energy. At a point, you just get used to them not being around. Like, no, it ain't shit. Didn't even miss you. And then it settles, and I feel like that for this person is probably one of the more heartbreaking aspects. It might have taken some time too, but once it's set in, it's set in. There's a lot of protection around the collective. I want you to know that. So no matter what they're doing, the spiritual hater, to try to prevent you from progressing, from you receiving the beautiful change in fortune and fate that's coming your way. Because why would anyone try to stop? You know what I mean? Like, come on. They don't want you to be happier than them because they're miserable. Five of Cups, Three of Swords, somebody's miserable. And they actually want to make you miserable like them. And so if they can't have you feel how they feel because you're protected from their energy, they want to slow you down at a minimum. But I really do feel like this person has ran out of money to have this work done. Yeah, they got bad karma. I knew it. They don't want you to progress, but they also don't want what's coming towards them because this is their fate to have life without you now. Yeah, man. And the copycat impersonator energy, their reputation is ruined. And I mean that people have all the proof that they need to deal with that or not deal with that. Like, I saw the sun. Like, it was the judgment, right? And there, that was the sun right there. Like, somebody is fully exposed. And that almost is probably a fate worse than death. Good job. Hmm. Now that's interesting. This this person pulls cards incessantly. I mean, when I tell you, I went over to my catalog and really was like, and like, so that energy makes, yes, he looks seek. Like, they're this person needs to be careful because they're opening themselves up all these little portals and vortexes trying to find answers. It very well could be a sage. Like, I'm just getting that. Doesn't have to be, but I'm definitely getting that. It's also the fact that the will, oh, which is the major, right? They really want to know how they can mend this wound. I don't feel as though it's healable. They should. That's a key lesson. Whoever you are, if you're listening, if you come across this video with your broken heart and your regrets, when you have love in front of you, share it the first time. Had you actually spent some time alone with yourself, you would have known exactly what you were looking for. And you would have been able to focus. Look, dedicated effort, and then I see change your focus. Right. The next time you have love, you allow it to flow. You'll have to just make peace with the fact that you might have to leave behind the cold people that you surround yourself with. I hope this causes you great healing. Pride got in somebody's way and they broke their own heart. They tried to control somebody's emotions. I'm not kidding. But you didn't know what you were looking for because you didn't know what you were manifesting. Yeah. Take this as an opportunity to rebuild yourself and your precious heart. It's so funny because I'm looking at this knight and they're sitting on this dragon, right? And to me, this is giving me the energy of the North Node, right? You have the rider here sitting mounted on the dragon, right? Knowing it's north, right? It's destiny, but focused on these objects in front of them, but holding on. It's a level, it's very selfish. It's given the Four of Pentacles, one, two, three, four. Very miserly energy, greed. They wanted their cake and they wanted to eat it too. They didn't they didn't want to share. Oh, this'll be here. They really thought they had a firm grip. Interesting. Yes, that's a message from the divine. Interesting. This energy, it feels like the initial work was solar plexus, lower heart chakra, upper heart chakra. They didn't want you to love. They didn't want you to move forward. They didn't want, like, there's some interesting energy with that. They didn't want you to fully mend and heal. And it's so funny because for some, it's giving targets. See how the hand is open? Like they just had you, it's this energy. Like they just had you in the palm of their hand. Well, a pity. Now this person is feeling alone. And it's crazy because the divine truly knows people's darkest fears. Because listen, with the spin, they could feel this, by the way, like on a soul level, this person can feel this because even though the assignments have been rerouted, crown, see, darkest fears, finding balance, solar plexus. For the collective, this is what they want. This is why they're like, no, 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 no. Because they can feel everything coming into perfect balance for you. It's time. Like, it's truly time for you to have the romance and the love, right? To experience that for marriage, for children, for legacy. See that book? It's written. This is your cup. This is how it's supposed to run over. All of these bits intersecting, colliding, beautiful timing. They can feel it in their soul. This is this person's darkest fear. And it's sad because if they can't win and that's how they're looking at it rather, then you should lose it all. That's how they feel. And they've been seeking out people to attempt to bring either you to them or take it all and stall you out. It's not going to happen. Just letting you know. Now that's some diabolical ish, y'all. And it's like I said, somebody's being shielded from this energy so you can rise and ascend and keep growing. And this person, they feel very isolated and alone. They truly do. This is someone who really thought they had great influence. I have 33 energy. And there's another one, 333. But the divine has news for them. Nurturing comes in ways you don't expect. Look how she's in the field with the primrose and the red clover and the plantain. There's healing in every one of those herbs, those plants. They playing that song and we rise up. I'm not gonna sing that for y'all right now. Right, look. They know. See, again, there's that 9 energy. Dreams coming true. Look. Shut. This person will have no choice but to be over there to do the healing work. All right, I'm going to get out that energy. Because look, all because of this. Because they weren't awakened at the time. They were still in their shadow. And your natural light, your authentic light, did irk them. But simultaneous, they tried to But again, that applies to everybody. The impersonator, the former lover, all the energies that we've tapped into, all of these energies that have attempted to cause chaos and conflict, whether through competition, um, jealousy, pettiness, no matter what. Just telling you, no matter what they're doing, it's not gonna have any impact. Um, right over their dead body is what I heard. Okay, okay. All right, hold on. Let's run this. How long have I been on? Okay, that's not bad. I'll do one more. Oh, excuse me, more. It's a beautiful day for classical music. Feeling a little Vivaldi. Hey now, it's too many. Can I have one card for the current energy of the Divine Collective? Ooh, the Hierophant. All right. Ooh. They finally take me to the church. Okay, one for the energy surrounding this. Ooh, the Knight of Wands. Okay, give me the emotions. Five of Cups, y'all came back out. All right, people crying over spilled milk. I don't like that energy. I don't, because it feels like a pity party. Um, the thoughts. Somebody. Oh, this could be the. Okay, I got it. I got it. I got it. Let me just pull this last one. The real deal. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. All right, so I'm picking up this two ways. So y'all see all the stuff that's going on with these colleges, right? Universities, campuses, and all that shit. Especially for those in the states. I know France has been having some extra special uprising. The prime minister of Slovakia just was shot. I mean, there's some interesting things going on with these institutions, these governments, these like people just not respecting the old school gangster anymore, and I can't blame them. That being said, the young people, the youth, Knight of Wands energy, like when they look back over things, they're not satisfied. They are not satisfied. Like they tried to get along. The Three of Cups, like that's part of the five, right? Those are usually the ones that's knocked over. They've tried it. They tried it. And it's funny because here, what do you got? One, two, three, four, five, right? She's only holding one cup. She got the fish bowl. Like they looking at everything. They holding things up. They're tired of being lied to. They're tired of being robbed. They're tired. They're just tired. Every opportunity, it's like it's all a lie. And they want their piece of the pie, especially here in this states. They want to experience the American dream. You know, they're tired of looking back to yesteryear and feeling like it was better. So I'm gonna say this: governments, y'all need to pay attention to these young people. Even though I do feel like this is also representative of some of the other powers that be, if you will. You know, the Soroses and things of that nature. Don't let this fall on deaf ears. It really is a new generation. Not to mention these transits. We're in the beginning of a new cycle of these generational planets. Neptune, Uranus, Pluto, they slow. They better come up with something. Like seriously, because they really are looking at strategies. And if you sleep on these young people, that'll be a grave mistake. Because y'all have pushed them to a place they've never been. Look at that little bit of land. That's a little bit of sand. The water is getting higher. This whole concept of putting the life preserver on yourself is really reaching these young people. And they are taking action quite quickly because it's impacting them in multiple directions, multiple areas of their lives. All right. All right. And it's sad because y'all said to these young people, because I saw an impersonator in Last Chance, that if you do this, if you act this way, you go to school, you learn this, you do that, you'll get X, Y, or Z. And they are finding out that they have lied to them. They don't feel like they have opportunity. They don't feel like there's anything really tangible. They like, we got to change this shit up. We have bred a very selfish generation. It ain't what you think. These kids is out for self. They feel like, look, somehow like we narrowly escaped or missed, whatever this is. Like the blueprint is broken. That you will see more uprisings. Lord help me. Not a joke. Not a joke. They really listen. When I say they are rejecting the old way, I mean that. They starting to see exactly what it's about. Look, they have nothing. These kids work, right? These young people work. And they did, and it's so funny, right? They went to college, they got the good grades, and entry level. Like, it's crazy. Like, entrepreneurs don't really fall into this category. And so I'm trying to relate. But they are realizing that these institutions don't teach them to be entrepreneurs. It teaches them to be workers. And the boss makes the big money. They old paradigms. These kids are very full of themselves. They don't care about time in profession, experience, expertise. They don't care about none of that. They want to come out and make 9 figures because people kept lying to them. But I will say there's opportunity to be created. Mm, look, look, jackpot. Well, they really do feel like y'all lied to them. Everybody who pushed the college agenda and the debt agenda, they really looking at, see the Hierophant? Everybody who pushed that shit, who, mm, I'm not saying it's not right. I'm not saying that's not the path, but I'm picking up this energy of the youth, of the 20 something years old, the Knight of Wands energy. It's not as quick as they made it out to be, to reach the pinnacle of success, quite literally the pinnacle of success. They didn't really tell them how much effort and energy goes into a successful business. The stages. All they see is the end result. Oh, it's not going well. I'm like every other major city in this country. Yes, the campuses and the protest. Yup, yup. Not to mention, I also feel like that loan forgiveness shit was, propped up to be more than what it was. Oh yeah, y'all had listen. Look at this, threatening and Carless. Excuse me. These kids is afraid about what's in their future. Like for real, over like they with everything that's going on, like they're hyper focused on it. Got them watching the stocks and shit. Poor babies. They really about to stop playing nice with them. They got demands and they want to be met. But this feels bigger than just these colleges. It really does feel like this is it being an election year as well. They need to be careful. Oh yeah, they need to be careful. These young people, they not wrapped too tight. They don't know adversity. They don't know hardship. Not for real, for real. They got the internet. They've been so doped up on dopamine, they don't know how to deal with real emotions because every time they get sad, they go get a fix. Every time they're upset, they go vent somewhere. They should have been being proactive and getting off the goddamn internet. Right now, look. Now they feel lonely and isolated. Look at this shit. They about to turn the situation around. See? I hope they don't take anybody. Yeah. See? It's gonna be it. My God. All right. Anyway, it's all. I mean, we done. Like I'm really getting this energy of a new sheriff in town. And it's funny because this bowl has two fish in it. That one's all gold. And then look, some people they really just starting to think about themselves, and that brings about very savage energy. We should not welcome that. But they a little up in arms. Ooh, rest and reconsider. They need to talk about it. It is a chance for growth. I will say that. It's both soul's growth to break away from things that no longer work, outdated principles and beliefs. People going through it, y'all. Look. All right. Some of these young people are experiencing, these are the ramifications after 2 years of being in isolation. I will say there are people who really do need to talk to somebody. I will say I don't think they saw this coming as a repercussion of that lockdown. Right. And look, you see that, right? That's 2 and 3, that's 5, that equals the 5 of swords, and here comes the 5 of swords. Right, that winning at all costs energy. They ain't want to talk about the quiet part. See, this is pent up energy. It's a teachable moment. My God, y'all. Y'all need to have some community meetings. Talk to these kids about how they feeling. Teach them some coping strategies. Somebody needs to really, it's like optimism. You need to teach somebody some optimism, some intestinal fortitude. Yeah. I'm getting this too. Somebody needs therapy. There's a fall from grace here happening for someone. Now, this could be like a rapper or somebody who was at the top of their game. I don't want to get into this energy. Quit playing. I changed cards just for this. Anyway, I'm on that note. I'm done. Somebody need coping strategies. That's all I'm saying. Because that's crazy. No one falls comfortably, but you can fall gracefully. Alright, I hope this helped y'all. I'm gonna go. Be well, be blessed. Bye.